Okay, so let's get started. Um, the first thing we want to talk about today is our new self-service kiosks. So the FE Technologies V6 was just deployed to all branches of the Bucks County Free Libraries. That would be Doylestown, Quakertown, Percy, Yardley, Bensalem, Levittown, and Langhorne. Um, they are much newer than the old ones that were starting to get a little bit dated as far as the software and the look of them went. Um, Overall, we're pretty happy with the way they look. I think they're much sleeker and the software is a lot better, so it's a lot faster. The only difference that we've been seeing for patrons is used to be that you scan your library card first. Now, when you scan it in, you press borrow item first, and then it will prompt you to scan your library card. That's just a change that is between the two different softwares, and we've noticed some people trying to do it the old way still of scanning your card first. So if you have that problem, just click the borrow books, and then you can scan your card after that, and it'll walk you through the rest of the process. Very quick. Usually people can be in and out of them um, within less than a minute. Uh, we have credit card terminals attached to these, so they will be active next week, and you can pay any library fines on them as well. It's very convenient. We're also planning on having links to donate for our campaigns if you're interested, or letting you know about upcoming events directly on the screen. So keep an eye out for that. We're excited um, to share it with everybody. The one thing that we added specifically with these new kiosks is every branch has a height adjustable kiosk. We wanted these machines to be focused on accessibility. So there is on the bottom of the screen a accessibility button that will allow you to turn on larger print if you're having trouble reading the screen. It'll allow you to turn on a reach mode, which you can see the screen is portrait, so it's very long up and down. Reach mode will bring the entire top of the screen down to about halfway, so it's much easier to reach if you can't reach, or if you're in a wheelchair, that kind of thing. There is also a read aloud button, so it will read the buttons to you as you touch them. It is rather loud though, so if you don't need to use it, leave that one off. Finally, there is a height adjustable. So on one of the kiosks, you'll see um, up and down arrows when you go into the accessibility menu. This will allow you to raise or lower the kiosk. It goes pretty far up. It also has a feature that if it detects any resistance, it will stop going down, just in case little children decide to run under it as you're happen to be checking your books out. Um, so yeah, very useful features. Should make it a lot easier for everybody to use the kiosks if they choose to. Um, the other feature it has is it has a request help button. So if you are having difficulty with something's not working right, you press request help. It will turn the kiosk green, and it will let make a sound, and it'll let the librarians know that you need help, and they'll come over and give you a hand. Um, okay, and that is pretty much the new kiosks. We hope that you find them easy to use, and they make your experience at the library much more enjoyable. Next, we are going to talk about Princh. So this is a feature that not a lot of people know exists here. Um, We have a system that allows you to print from home and then come in and retrieve your prints without having to use a computer here, without having to be on our Wi-Fi. You can, from home, send a print in, come in, go to the print release station, tell it who you are, and it will allow you to release your prints without any muss or fuss. Same costs as normal printing, so no difference there. It just is if you're in a hurry and would like to have something easily accessible, we have offered this service for you. On our webpage, I have up here, if you go to services and technology, you can come into the printing page. This is what it looks like. From here, you can select which library you would like to print from. So let's say Doylestown. You can either send a file directly from your PC, or you can use these emails to send, if you would like a black and white letter size, double-sided, color, or legal. All of these are available at Doylestown. Depending on which email you send to, it will be that type of print. You can also use the Princh app. It's Princh. It's very useful. You can search through the different sites on the Princh app, or if you go to the Wi-Fi home and do the branch you want to print to, it'll open up the Princh app here and show you the code, which is for Doylestown 106.163. Using that code will allow you to print to Doylestown, take you right to Doylestown in the Princh app, and you can then use the app to print from your phone. Much more common lately. And that's the same for any website, any branch. If you want to do Bensalem, you would do send a file. And the code for Bensalem is 106.162. So, yeah, very useful feature. And we hope people make good use of it, because it is we find a lot of people are in much more a hurry nowadays, don't really have time to sit down at a computer, open up your Gmail, print out what you want to. Right from home, you can print something out, grab it on your way to whatever you're doing, and be on your way. The next feature we wanted to talk about is our chat with the librarian. So under services and technology, we have the chat with the librarian feature. This is a feature provided by Power Library. It is 24/7. You can open this up and follow along, and you can ask if you're just a state resident, if you're a student, college student, K through 12. They have people to match all experience levels. Like I said, it's 24/7. It is only in PA, so you know that the person you're talking to is relatively local to you and hopefully can help you with any questions you might have. They do tend to be, I think, a little bit more exact than simply searching through Google, that kind of thing. And they can answer more specific questions about maybe state government, things you have issues with. You're having problems with forms, taxes, that kind of thing. They might be able to help you there. The other part of this is we have appointments with our librarians for tech help, questions with specific to the library. You can make a appointment to any one of our branches on this page, and they will take your appointment, meet with you, and see if they can help you with whatever you're having a problem with. A lot of the things they can help with are problems with laptops, tablets. They're not true tech support, so anything that's too technical, they might not be able to assist with, but um, doesn't hurt to ask if you're having trouble and you don't know where else to turn to. Um, okay. Uh, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was our outdoor Wi-Fi. So with summer coming and people being much more mobile than they used to be or wanting to spend time outside, especially since things are returning to normal after COVID. Um, we have we try to make all of our Wi-Fi accessible so that it is reachable from the parking lots of the branches. If you need to pull in and just check something real quick without or download a file, you can connect to the Wi-Fi from most of the parking lots. Um, in our Doylestown and Langhorne branches specifically, we have a outdoor wireless access point that goes over in Doylestown over the garden out back, and in Langhorne over the music garden out front. So you can, in those spaces, connect to the library Wi-Fi and download whatever you want to, watch a video, that kind of thing, without having to go inside the library. We hope to expand this to more libraries, but for right now, the Langhorne branch and the Doylestown branch, feel free to use our outdoor Wi-Fi. It's very nice for the summertime and sitting out in the sun. All right. So next we have our technology. So we have um, a bunch of resources that are free on our website by going to eLibrary and all. You can scroll through these and see all the services that we offer. ABC Mouse is a children's program that we offer for free. For it's usually a paid app. Through here, you can use it for free for your children. We also have it on the iPads in the children's sections. So if you bring one of your children in and they happen to really like that program, you can access it from home anytime you want to. That is through, I would click on this link to get the free version. We have free version of ancestry.com. It's not as robust as the paid version, but you can at least get a sense of what kind of documents they have based on your family name, that kind of thing, without having to give any DNA or that kind of thing like for other sites. I've used it for my family tree and was able to go back about 5 generations on one side. So very helpful. Lets you find let me find a bunch of pictures from uh, early in the 1900s from my family. So I highly recommend it. It's especially the free site, very useful. Um, the two things I really want to talk about were BrainFuse, Help Now, and Job Now. So, Help Now is a live online tutoring that students can access. They can click on the link and it will connect them with somebody who can assist with questions they might have on papers or that kind of thing. And also, in the same vein, we have Job Now for people who are searching for a new job, as resume coaches, job interview preparation. It's available daily from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So very useful programs. I think that hopefully we can get more people using. And I know everybody's looking for a job right now, even if you haven't one already. So um, yeah, if you need any help with your resume or preparing for your interview, consider using the Job Now. As I talked about, Chat with Librarian is also here. We also have Cloud Library, which is one of our e-library sites along with Hoopla. Um, these will allow you to borrow ebooks or audiobooks directly from your mobile device, so you can listen to them on a commute. I've been using it for the past month to listen to a new book series. Very useful, very handy. I had been using Amazon's Audible, um, which is fine, but it's expensive and it costs you about $15 a month, and you get a free book for that. But um, it's just expensive. With Cloud Library and Hoopla, they are free services offered with you have to log in with your library card, but you can access thousands upon thousands of books, audiobooks, magazines, that kind of thing. Consumer Reports. Um, Same thing as Ancestry, allows you free access to Consumer Reports. Usually that is a paid service where you have to sign up, pay them monthly for accessing anything that you want to learn about. Um, the I find it very useful in when researching different items, like when my microwave died. Finding a new microwave, very helpful to find a good one at a good price through Consumer Reports if you don't know what it is. Heritage Quest is a lot like Ancestry, a different type of site. Some people like it better. I've never used it personally, but I've heard good things. Um, Flipster is an e-book site specifically for magazines. So all the magazines you used to find on the shelves that were in the grocery store or something have moved to e-magazines, and most of them are available through this site. Um, I talked about Hoopla previously, but that's the same borrowing. Hoopla will allow you to actually borrow movies as well and music. Um, the difference between Cloud Library and Hoopla, Cloud Library is unlimited. Hoopla it limits you to 4 borrows a month. So, but it has access to more items and movies and that kind of thing. Um, if you start playing with Hoopla, you'll find that there are little tips and tricks to get more out of it. Like if you borrow a collection of movies, that's 1 borrow, where it could be like 6 or 7 movies, but you only count towards one of your borrows for the month. Morningstar is for financial information, free things like Bloomberg, that kind of thing. New York Times, we have 2 different links for your New York Times. One if you're in the library, and one for if you're at home. Both of them require you to make an account. Actually, no, the in library does not require you to make an account. When you're at home, it does require you to make an account, and it gives you 24-hour access to the whole site, which you can renew the next day, but it does expire after 24 hours. You just have to do it again. If you make an account, it's very easy. Just walks you right through it, and you have access in under a minute. Let's see. Novelist, very good free site for book recommendations. I find that useful when I'm struggling to find my next read. I recommend it for that. And Wall Street Journal, just like New York Times, it gives you this one gives you 3 days instead of 24 hours. But just as handy if that's the type of publication you're interested in. Okay, so moving on from that, the last 2 things that not the last 2, but the next 2 that I wanted to talk about are a couple of things that get missed a lot in the libraries. In Doylestown specifically, we do still have a microfilm microfiche reader. So if you have microfilm or microfiche, we don't have a collection here, but if you have some that you've saved from a long time ago and aren't sure what's on it, want to see what's on it, the librarians can help you set it up on our microfilm reader here. It is still very handy. A lot of people make use of it, but some people don't even know that we have it anymore. So, yeah, if you have microfilm that you want to take a look at, bring it on in. Also, every branch is equipped with a magnifier. So they look a little bit like computers. They have a big screen on the top, and if you ask the librarian, they can point you to it. It's usually over by the public computers, that same area. The magnifiers will, just like the name says, you can put a book on it, magnify it. Helps a lot for reading when your eyes start going like mine have. Um, and the last thing I want to talk about, some of you may have noticed that we have some new additions to the um, Quakertown, Doylestown, and can't remember what the other branches with the phone booth. Quakertown and Doylestown for sure. Ben Salem has another one. The phone booths are privacy booths that we have set up. They're one person, standing only. They are for privacy if you're doing something that requires audio. We find that a lot of people come in and use them to conduct a interview. You can set your machine up, be in there, talk with a headset on or over speakers. Allows you to have a full video conversation, a nice backdrop, a nice plain wall behind you so that there's nothing, no clutter or anything, like if you were doing it at your kitchen table. Um, Very useful. There's two of them currently in Doylestown, two in Quakertown, and one in Bensalem. They see a lot of use, but I highly recommend them if you have anything that you need privacy for. We also, a lot of people use them for telehealth visits. If you're doing a remote health visit with your doctor, you can go in there for privacy. Can't be heard outside, and very handy for those kinds of things, interviews, telehealth, that kind of thing. Okay, that is enough of me talking for a little bit. We are going to take a 5-minute break. And in that time, you can either post a question to the chat, you can send an email to techtalks@buckslib.org. Or if you're in the audience, feel free to raise your hand, and we'll take all your questions and we'll answer them when we come back from the break. All right, see you in a few minutes. Thanks. All right, hello everybody. We are back. So we only have a few questions for the second part so far, but we'll be taking them through the end of the meeting. And if you have any questions you think of after the meeting is over, feel free to email them to techtalks@buckslib.org. You can see that email address here. If you send an email after the meeting, we will do our best to answer it in a timely manner. If you have specific questions about your device, something that is going wrong, we recommend that you use the Ask a Librarian feature or schedule a meeting with a librarian on our website. One of the questions we had was, does the printing have a cost associated with it? It does. For all 7 of the branches of the Bucks County Free Library, it is 20 cents a page for black and white and $1 for color. That is the same price for printing it through the Print app as it is for printing it in library. And the other question we had was, can patrons get access to Netflix, BBC, Disney Channel? We do not have accounts that allow you to access them, but if you are in the library, you can log into your account and use our internet service to watch those if you prefer. For people who have spotty internet or that kind of thing, it is very helpful to use our public Wi-Fi to watch whatever you want. The rest of the question was, if I want to get a certificate in the Adobe suite from does the library provide access to the Adobe programs like Photoshop, InDesign, etc.? We do not have public access to Photoshop, mostly because it's very expensive. But it is something that we can mark down and break up as something that somebody was interested in, and we'll see if maybe we can offer that. We do have some exciting things coming up within the next couple months um, in regards to mobile computing instead of the static public computers that we have. We have some options that are going to be coming up. I don't want to say too much yet because none of the programs are 100%. But keep your eyes open. We are going to be hopefully rolling out some new programs that will allow you greater mobility in the library to do computing as you like to do. Um, okay, I will give it like 30 more seconds, but that is all the questions I had for today. Oh, we did have one more question. Can you donate books to the library? Yes, you can. There are rules about it. I would recommend you talk to your librarian, and they can walk you through the process. Um, I don't know it off the top of my head, but they will definitely know if you have any books to donate. Just talk to your librarian, and they'll be happy to help you out. Okay, and that is all we have. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. Great to see people in person. And yeah, if you have any further questions that you think of later, techtalks@buckslib.org. Like I said in the beginning, we will be taking next month off. Keep an eye on your email for the survey, and we'll be back in the summer for a new set of talks. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.